This video is not made for kids. In other words, YouTube, this fucking video is for fucking mature audiences. So, a user by the name of Maximo Esco has made this theory where somehow SpongeBob SquarePants, our favorite yellow sea sponge, is failing his driving tests on purpose? What? No offense, man, but do you even realize how dumb this sounds? This video won't be some long-ass video where I go through every SpongeBob episode in existence, as there are already, like 48 episodes that focus on SpongeBob's attempts to earn his driver's license. Also, I know this video is like 2 years old, but better late than never, I suppose. So here's my counter evidence. First, SpongeBob has showed us that he really wants to pass his test, as it is portrayed as one of his biggest goals in life. He studied so hard and has repeatedly expressed his desire to get his license and drive like a responsible adult. Every time SpongeBob gets behind the wheel, he'll suddenly become extremely nervous. Believe it or not, SpongeBob has high anxiety, and when it starts getting to him, he'll lose all control, forget everything that he learned in boating school, and then he starts driving haphazardly. At this point, I could just pull my punches and end the video right here, but where's the fun in that? Remember in Pizza Delivery when Squidward was being a lazy ass and he tried getting SpongeBob to drive to the customer's house? When Squidward loses his patience with SpongeBob, who was having a nervous breakdown just like in boating school, the yellow sponge freaks out and puts the car in reverse while going at ludicrous speeds. As a result, the two get stuck in the middle of nowhere. You see, when you put pressure on our yellow sea sponge, like Squidward just did, he's going to freak out just like in boating school. Also, remember when SpongeBob and Patrick tried cheating so SpongeBob could earn his license? The moment Mrs. Puff brings that up, mostly in a joking manner from what it seems, SpongeBob immediately freaks out, like you would expect, and feels ashamed for cheating, and during his mental breakdown, he crashes into the school's lighthouse. These mental breakdowns are not staged. SpongeBob is legitimately struggling with his crippling anxiety, and these struggles that SpongeBob has during his test terrify the hell out of Mrs. Puff. Speaking of, Mrs. Puff had consistently showed how exasperating or even traumatizing SpongeBob's mental breakdowns are. If SpongeBob really was failing his tests on purpose, this would imply that SpongeBob has some form of malicious intent against Mrs. Puff, and that would contradict his character completely. The show frames SpongeBob's failures as a legit flaw in his character, not a deliberate act. In fact, hold up a damn second. Didn't Mrs. Puff actually back this up in the season 1 episode, Boating School?
I'm sorry for letting you down again, Mrs. Puff.
It's okay, SpongeBob. You didn't mean it.
Right then and there, this blows Esco's ridiculous theory out of the damn water. Mrs. Puff, despite the torment she goes through, knows that SpongeBob is not doing this on purpose. One more thing before I end this video. Stephen Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob, established that SpongeBob will never get his license as a permanent running gag for the show's comedic effect. And he stated that SpongeBob's constant failure at driving was crucial to his character, highlighting SpongeBob's childlike innocence and determination despite the repeated failures. I think that's actually a good reason as to why SpongeBob never gets his license. In summary, SpongeBob does not fail his driving test on purpose because he legitimately wants to pass. He has high anxiety and will start panicking behind the wheel. Mrs. Puff acknowledges the fact that SpongeBob isn't doing this on purpose, and the creator of the show wanted this to be a running gag in the series. I'm sorry, Esco, but your theory has way too many holes. It not only disregards an official explanation for SpongeBob's failures, but it also contradicts SpongeBob's character. Not only that, some people have called you out for failing to mention that SpongeBob fails because of his nervous breakdowns. If you failed to mention something so obvious, then we got some problems. It kinda reminds me of a certain, and I quote, theorist who retired not too long ago in 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Just so we are clear, this is not meant to be a personal attack against Maximo Esco. I ask that you please do not contact, attack, or harass him. Just because he's wrong doesn't give you the right to do any of those things. This is 6th Gen Productions, and I will see you later.